Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with another video, a noon video. And this might be a new series of videos. I'm not sure. I'm going to put this one up there and see what you guys think of it. And we'll do more of them if you like. It's kind of a market watch video where I give you what the figure's going for, at least now. And what is it? 2022. If you're watching this 5 years from now, of course, it's probably going to go up. I doubt it's going to go down. But the one we're going to start with in these videos is Anakin Skywalker from the Power of the Force line in 1985. Because this is one of the few figures that's all over the board. All kinds of different crazy prices. Now, as you know, Anakin was first available as a mellowweight figure. And that's why he's so cheap loose. But first, let's look at 1985 prices. This is the price you would have paid back in 1985 for it. The suggested retail price is $2.99. Or you could get it free with 5 proofs of purchase mail-in. Now, in 1985, a lot of these stores were clearing out Star Wars figures. So if you walked into a KB, let's say in 1985, you possibly could find it a lot cheaper than $2.99. In fact, KB was famous for having big sales around this time where they were blowing out Star Wars figures 2 for $1, sometimes even more than that. Sometimes you could get 3 for $1. Don't we all wish we had a time machine? Now, in today's dollars, loose, you can pick up an Anakin Skywalker loose without the coin. Now, the mellowweight didn't come with the coin, so we're looking at loose without the coin for $25 to $35. And again, he doesn't come with any weapons. He doesn't come with a saber. He doesn't come with a gun. He doesn't come with a removable cloak. So if you find an Anakin figure, he's going to be complete. Unless he's got a broken arm or something. Now, a lot of these figures will have the legs where they start to split. And he looks like he's doing a wide stance. Those are going to run you a lot cheaper. And I've seen this go for a lot higher than 35, up to 45, up to 50. Graded, you get a little higher. But I think if you're in a market for an Anakin Skywalker, and you're not just going to pay the first thing you see, I think you can find a very good one. Maybe not mint, but very good condition between $25 and $35. Which makes him the cheapest Power of the Force figure. And the reason he's so cheap is because he's a mellowweight. He actually came out before Power of the Force figures, so he still had more of a mark in 84 than he did in 85. Now, Anakin showed up at your house if you ordered it free in a white mailer box, and inside that box was, of course, Anakin with a Kenner baggie and a catalog that showed other Return of the Jedi toys you could buy at the time. Now, let's say if you find an Anakin Skywalker, it's got the mailer box, it's got the catalog, it's got the bag, but he's not in the bag sealed. You just have all the things except for the coin, because the coin didn't come in the mellowweight figure. That can run you around $60 to $80. So what about Anakin Skywalker inside the Kenner bag, and the Kenner bag hasn't been opened yet? Well, that's going to run you a little higher than a loose figure for sure. I think that's going to run you probably around $150 to about $250, somewhere probably in the middle right there, the safe bet. Now, if you find an Anakin that's in the mailer box that was shipped to houses and never been opened, that's pretty tough to find. But being that it's not something you can see and display well, you can't see the Anakin, you don't even know if it's really in there until you open it. It's something some collectors would want, but it's not something, a collector is going to pay a lot of money to display. So I think that's going to run you a little higher than the one in the bag. So I'm thinking, probably low end 200s to about 300 is what I'm going to say on that one right there. What about the Power of the Force coin itself? How much would that run you? Power of the Force coin, and it runs between $450 to about $600. Somewhere around the middle there, you probably could pick up one. Now let's talk about Anakin Skywalker carded. First, we're going to look at the Trilogo card. You can pick up this figure on the Trilogo card probably somewhere between $150 to $500. Now, as you know, the Trilogo cards have a bubble that's really, really cheap. It's kind of thin plastic. It's hard to find one in good condition when it comes to Trilogo. They usually look like they've been stepped on or kind of crushed somewhere. And they also crack real easy. The bubbles crack real easy. So you can find one with a damaged bubble probably a lot cheaper than $150. Maybe even under $100. But if you want one with a pretty good bubble to a perfect bubble, it's going to run you probably around $150 to $500. Of course, that's not graded. Graded is going to hit you more on the high end, closer to the $500. Now, let's talk about the Holy Grail, Power of the Force card. Yes, Anakin Skywalker was released in the U.S. on a Power of the Force card, but this is one of the rarest carded figures there is. This thing is rare. In fact, I went to eBay to try to pull up current numbers. I could not find one of these for sale on eBay that has sold or even been listed. I've digged through some other websites and stuff, and most of the things I could find with people selling this Anakin Skywalker or talking about what it's worth was pretty old. 2015, 2013, 2014. So taking that into consideration, what it was going for then, how many years ago it was, I kind of got an estimate here. But I think I am probably in that ballpark. So on the low side, the Power of the Force Anakin Skywalker, $4,000. That would be ungraded, of course, not in good condition, probably a bent up card. But I think one in mint condition is going to run you close to $6,000. Now, if you get one that's in mint condition, like new, maybe it's graded, these things are so rare that you probably can almost have your own asking price for it. But if you got one in that kind of condition, I would start at around the $6,000 range and see what you get for it. That's a look at the Anakin Skywalker figure. As you can see, it's all over the board. Loose is pretty cheap figure. Even on the Trilogo card, it's kind of cheap for a carded figure. It's not the cheapest one, but it's right there on the lower end of the Trilogo price range. But, of course, the Holy Grail Star Wars collecting, or one of the many Holy Grails, is Anakin Skywalker on the Power of the Force card. Very rare, like I said, very rare. And that can run you about $4,000 to $6,000. Well, that's a look at the Anakin Skywalker Power of the Force figure, what it's doing out on the market today. If you like more in this series, let me know. We can cover Star Wars. We can move away from Star Wars. We can do old stuff, new stuff, whatever we want to do. Maybe we'll do it once a month, once a week. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments below. Thumb up. That's a good way for me to tell if you like this. And share the video. The more views it gets, the more it lets me know, too, that you like this kind of content. So, as always, thumb up if you like my content. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping, though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.